I literally have a full moon hangover, and I did not sleep well last night. But consensus has been reached. I don't love my Venus line. Upon reflection, I believe this to be because Venus in my chart natally squares Chiron. So it's not comfy. It's pretty uncomfy to be on any of my Venus lines from my experience so far. And Mars is on my Venus right now, so that's probably adding to the energy. I had a just like spontaneous, very defined spleen moment where I was like, why don't we try somewhere else? I know where my moon line goes, so I drove about an hour, and now we're on my moon line, and it feels much more comfy, and I really love it here a lot more than I did my local space Venus line. So that's the update. And this is why it's so important, and I teach this in my astrocartography class that is in my membership, to not just go off the general consensus of like what are good or bad lines, because it truly depends on your chart. Like I've never felt the energy that most people attribute to the Venus line when I'm on my Venus line, because my Venus squares my Chiron. So it might be good energy, but it's also in conflict with my wounds that comes up for me to look at to heal, which isn't always the best energy. It isn't just like pure Venus line energy. And that's one of the reasons I love my moon line so much, and I live on my moon line in my astrocartography, and then I chose for my local space to come to my moon line today, is because the moon rules my 10th house, and for me the moon is in my 3rd house in Sagittarius, so I feel that energy on my moon line because that's my chart. So if you want to learn astrocartography, you want to learn how to read yours and how to understand it in a really simple and straightforward way while also having fun doing it, because that is my MO. Come join the membership to access the class and like 30 other classes on astrology and human design.